What's up, everybody? It's Azubuike with Ed's Home Finance here with another borrower testimonial, and I'm here with my boy Nirup Alphonse, and we're here in this beautiful home. And Nirup and I actually, how far back we go?
We go back to 2013, so coming up on almost 10 years.
Yeah. We met in Maui.
Doing basketball
camps. Yeah. So, and now Nirup is pastor at LifeGate Church here in Denver, Colorado, and doing an incredible job. Ministry is just thriving. So, and the cool thing with Nirup and I is we've actually worked together multiple times.
That's right.
When did you purchase your house?
We bought this house in 2015.
2015.
Summer of 2015, then refinance.
Okay, so tell us from your experience, just from that, what was the highs and lows for that? Because that was your first time buying a house, right?
First time buying a house. I would say the only low was probably, my wife and I moved from Fort Wayne, Indiana to Denver, Colorado. So it's a completely different city and a completely different market.
Yeah.
I mean, completely different market.
Yeah.
You can't buy a cardboard box in Denver.
Right.
And so I think the low is more of just realizing the vast differential in home prices in Denver versus Indiana. And then the speed at which you would have to buy a house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a competitive market. So not only is it more expensive, but it's so incredibly competitive.
Yeah.
So I think the only low would have been kind of the reality of this is a very competitive market.
Yeah.
How do we get into it? And so for us, the high was we're going into a new territory. We don't know the city. We don't know where the best homes are, the place we want to live. We have to have the right team around us that understand the financial side and the market and the home. And so I think that was the high for us, is working with you and your team, and was able to help us navigate this. And we just have a different story. We have friends who are trying to get, it's like, there's our 65th house we've looked at. And for us, we looked at one house, made an offer on one house, and got the one house. So I know that's just a different story.
Yeah, and actually you worked with my mom on that, right?
Your mom
was the actual agent on it. Yeah.
She's like, I found a house.
Yeah.
But we literally put an offer in on Monday. They told us on Sunday we didn't get it.
Yeah.
They came back on Monday. They said, do you want it?
Yeah.
And then we worked with your mom, worked with you, and it was great. It was like a family affair.
Yeah.
But having the team, like you being our point person, was probably the best part of the experience.
Yeah, awesome. And then tell us a little about, we did a refinance earlier this year. Tell us a little about what you've done with the house, using your equity, and just kind of what you've been able to understand with just home ownership and the opportunities that come from just increased equity in your home.
Yeah, so two things. You watch TV shows about house flipping, and then I realized I have no tangible skills whatsoever to fix or build. My wife always has a project she wants us to do, and like what in our 15-year history makes you think I can, what confidence have I given you that I can build or do anything?
Yeah.
But when you watch these homes, it always seems it's the really cool, like new fridge, new this, new that. That's the real value.
Yeah.
For us, the real value had to be two things. One, our family was growing. So when we came into the house, we have one child about to have two, then we're having three, and the bedrooms are smaller. We're having three boys, and boys make a mansion feel like a hut. And so we need more space. And so for us, the real value add was, how do we just make this a home that would be suitable for three young boys to play, to explore. We love hospitality. My wife and I love hospitality. So on any night of the week, there's people over. And so we wanted to create a space that wasn't just valuable in terms of home and family and community, for relationships to be built. We also wanted, like, what's the best way to add actual financial value to the house?
Right.
And then meeting with you and talking to our friends in the business was, how do you increase space, square footage in your house? So this is the kitchen we remodeled. Originally there was a wall right here. The fridge was here, the sink was here, and the stove was here. But we moved everything around, took the wall down, moved the sink over, and then this, where the fridge is, this was the entrance to go down to the basement. We closed it, kind of added these shelves, moved the fridge here. And then this was our original exterior door. So from this point on, you would be in the garage. So we took this and then expanded this whole room. So this is the dining room that we added, and plenty of space. We've had up to 20 people in this room. We've packed it out. And so this, if you look over here, this is the original exterior wall of the house. So added this. So this is the whole dining room. Part of the Christmas decorations, my wife goes crazy a little bit early. She doesn't even wait for Thanksgiving. She starts decorating early.
Yeah.
So it's a
love
problem. We're getting her help, but it's a problem. And then this is of course our living room. So we didn't add anything here. We just did it, but we just actually added an air conditioning unit finally. After all these years of living in Denver, we couldn't take it anymore. We had to add air conditioning. And then this is our bedroom. That's the other half of the expansion. So the exterior wall used to come to right about here. So just enough to fit the bed. So then when we extended the dining room, we extended the whole house. The entire back wall of the house was added.
Nice.
So they added this whole room, nice little living room here for us, my wife's workstation, and then we added a full bathroom.
And before, this room didn't have a bathroom at all. It was just, so you had to get into the hallway, and then, now look at the size of this bathroom.
In here, so there's nothing before.
That's pretty sweet.
So it's a great space for us.
Yeah.
So we can kind of relax, have our own space, let the kids run around, and then all of our kids. So these rooms haven't changed much at all. So we added a good portion, and then we didn't touch the basement, but the basement is the full footprint of the original upstairs. So a good sized basement up here. So
nice. Love it, man.
So cool, man. Well, last question for you. I already know the answer to this because Nirup's always sharing my contact information with people. I normally ask, would you refer us? But you obviously already do that.
I refer you
I
all
would
the time.
say, why do you refer us?
Well, I refer him all the time because here's the thing. I was telling you this earlier. My background before I was a pastor is in finance and in accounting and even economics. But it's different when you're working on it for someone else and then you're doing it for yourself. So we moved to Denver. I haven't been we never even looked at a home when we were first married. We were married for 7 years. And then I think we looked at a home once in Indiana, and we were like, no, we're not. We're going to wait till we move to Colorado. And so coming here, going from an apartment to buying a house, I have so many questions.
Yeah.
I probably called you odd hours of the night, and it was all like, what do I do about this, and how does this work, and how does this work? And I think there was 4 things that really solidified why I love working with you. Is 1, you're incredibly knowledgeable about what you do, and having. Because you don't want to just trust your friend. You're like, I trust my friend, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right.
Like,
but just because he's a friend,
I gotta reach out to him. Like, incredibly knowledgeable, and that was really good. The fact that you were accessible. The fact whether it was an email, phone call, text message, late at night, you're accessible, and it wasn't, I'm gonna ask Zoe a question, and 4 days later, I'll get a response. It was immediate. It was like, I'll get back to you. I'll get an answer. You guys were so patient in walking us through the steps. Incredibly patient, helping us navigate this. And then 4thly, I think you are just a man of high character and integrity, and I trust you. So I trusted that you were gonna walk us through this process, you're gonna be honest with us, and you were gonna move us into what was the best deal for our family. Because I think you also understand what it is to grow up in a family with 4 kids and 2 parents who are not from this country, and we're trying to figure all this out. And so we really trusted, and Zoe, his team, they're going to lead us in the right direction in the right way. So that's why I have every confidence in the world. And so I send every person I know to you. Like, call Zoe, text, here's the number, text him. And he'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get this and make it work. And I think your guys' integrity. In 2021, I don't think you can put a price tag on integrity. And so I trust you guys. I would say, if you're interested in homes and mortgages and refinancing, you know anyone that is, you could not go wrong with you guys.
Appreciate that, brother.
And he didn't pay me to say that. He didn't pay that.
100%. No, it means a lot, brother. Appreciate it. Well, thanks so much for your time today, man, and allowing me to, it's actually the first time I've seen the expansion that you've done and everything, so it's so cool to be in here and seeing your family and stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, anyone out there that is looking for a church in Denver, check out LifeGate Church. They're doing amazing things, incredible ministry in the city of Denver. So Pastor Nirup.
Love to see you. Sorry about the kids screaming.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They're good. They're
just
good.
screaming.
They're just hanging out.
That's all.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you on the next video.
See ya.
Thanks for watching. If you found any of the content helpful, please subscribe, hit the notifications icon so that you can be informed of the next video upload. And if you're a borrower looking for a home loan, purchase, or refinance, I'd love the opportunity to work with you. Please give me a call or start the process at applywithzoe.com.